It's November 9th, 2016 in the AD, and this is Rex's rant. This is the great big fat effing I told you so rant. Yes. Oh, this feels so good. There's a few of you out there, a handful of you. Those of you on the signal. I won't use any full names, but we'll say, well, there's a couple guys like Matthew and Mark, for example. No, I'm not talking about the Gospels of the Bible, although I have often with those two gents. There are a handful of you. There is a guy called Gordon. There's another guy called Steve. Here and there, on some of these threads, on some of these forums, some of you have been there with me in the Verdun-like trenches since the beginning of the primaries. And that is to say, we came to terms with the fact that the candidate that could, would, and should win was Donald Trump. And guess what, folks? He did last night. Our argument, every single one of us, was a populist one, and we were poo-pooed. We were told by the libertarians, that is not properly libertarian. We were told by the conservatives, oh, son, that ain't real conservatism. We even had to wrestle with our own ideologies, our own personal backgrounds. For myself, for example, coming from a Catholic background, I know Donald comes from the opposite end, from the Protestant end of that scale. But I know he's a Christian, but I know he comes from the other end. I know he has a checkered past. I know he once made pretenses and arguments for abortion. But Donald, like many men, grew up and changed. And like myself, was forced to adapt to the reality, the pragmatic reality that surrounds him. For him, it was a moral question that put him in the abolitionist camp, like it is for many of us in here. But for me, in the matter of this election and coming to terms with this candidacy, it was a combination of many things. Morality, a stance against globalism, sovereignty, the right to self-govern, all the liberty issues that you can think of, made me think that this is the guy that could actually win, that can actually raise the amount of people to overwhelm the polders, the dykes, the resistors, all the things, the media, the rigged voting machines, the poll jamming, the dead people voting, the illegals voting. The only person that could create a wave like that could have college kids in the Rust Belt, black folks in the worst parts of the United States, and ambitious businessmen in the classiest, most expensive parts, all coming together, taking their hyphens off, and chanting USA. Wow. Knew it. Called it. We're here. I told you so. And you know what, folks? You're going to like it. You're going to like being wrong. You're going to like that I was right. Congratulations, America, and thank you very much to all you Americans that decided to vote for history, to keep your country intact, and to continue to lead the free world, Christendom, onward and upward. Cheers from up north. God bless. Rex out.